Welcome, viewers. Today, we're going to talk about Gran Turismo 7 and how it was one of my first victory, my first podium. Just to give you a little background, I've been playing Gran Turismo 7 for the last 2 months actually, and just grinding my way up. First started like everyone does, doing the cafe missions and doing the cafe collecting and then the missions, grinding out the licenses, which I still haven't finished because I found out about dailies and I've been ever since addicted to it. I participated in some of the Gran Turismo events, the World Series. I'm about to participate in the new one, and I just wanted to talk about a little bit of what happened in this race. This one, it is my first maiden victory, my first victory overall period. I started in P7, and as you can see, I'm finding my way up through the ranks here. Had a good fight with number 5, this Canadian here that's behind me. He put a lot of pressure on me. I also saw that he was a little bit frustrated because every fast line, racing line that he was trying to take, I basically covered. Here, my technique was, because this is such a difficult left turn, that if you flash, you could get people to make mistakes, and I did there. As you saw previously before, the GTR, the Nissan GTR, the Canadian was trying to turn in faster than me, because that's kind of frustration, so he bumped into me. That led to the guy that was previously in the rank to try to, catch up to him, but couldn't do it. So now we're running to trust again, and again, same deal. They were trying to take my racing line on my head, so of course I goes and hit, so it doesn't affect me because I'm ahead. On here, I was, as you saw, the Italia Ferrari 458 was struggling, and he was bumping me. He bumped me out. He boxed me out completely, but you can see it has a 2.5 second. But I split them here, which is a phenomenal move. Bam, bam. I split them, and they didn't show it. So I took the inside line and I went the outside. I went way too wide, and then I cut in really quick so I could close that door. I was just basically closing the door for anybody else very defensive. And at the same time, my entry points and my exit to the apex was really, really fast. Um, Here, I'm just running away from my line, but number 4, P4, he's trying his best to keep up with me. So it was kind of like he was on my nerves and kept me busy. What helped me on this is this turn. I closed that door. I'm trying to keep us tight, take the apex as well, and try not to get a penalty. The guys behind me definitely got a penalty just because they were trying to keep up with me. I don't know if they did. I think it was the next one. Either way, I think the frustration piled up on number 4, and he just tried to dive on me. And this turn right here, watch right here. And then, no, never mind, he didn't. He was just keeping up with me. It was frustrating. So, oh yeah, here is his best effort. Because the battle right now is for P3. So P4 is trying his best. P1 and P2 are fighting each other. You see that? Boom, boom, boom. Like fighting constantly. We're moving. One. He's all over him. Because right here I needed to slow down. But since I was right in front of him, his braking points were better than mine, if that makes sense. Right now, I'm just trying to keep all the apexes as close as possible. Make sure that I close the door, leave no gap. Because if I'm gonna leave a gap, he's gonna crush it. So I'm like keeping everything close. As you can see, P1 and P2 had a big fight, and P1 cleaned away really good. That opened the door for me to catch up to P2. And right here is just, I'm trying my best because he's keeping me on my toes. P4 is keeping me on my toes. And I'm just like, all right, let's stay clean on this. Close the door really quick. Get as close as possible to the apex. Get a white turn, and then he followed me, but he didn't closed the gap. He kept going, and that's when I think he got a penalty because he went out of bounds. Yeah, see, so he got a penalty on that one. And I was very close to getting that penalty, but I remember just stay inside, make sure just keep those wheels inside and don't go out. Right now, so the frustration definitely mounted for him here, and then this is when he went crazy. Like he was trying to get it. See, again, he's trying to he's trying to torpedo me, but he could not. So yeah, good effort. But he literally just ruined his race because that dropped him from P4 to P10 or whatever. So finally got rid of him, and I could focus on making sure that I catch up to P2 and P1. They were having a big fight here. They're like hitting each other. They were having a good fight. So I got in on the fight, past P2, and then he started fading. So me and P1 and P1 and P2, like me, we just kept. I just made sure he was closing the gap on me. Very good. He was closing all the opportunities that I could, so I just stayed behind as much as I could. The only problem with this is that in this race, the Bugatti is the meta, and I'm driving the Alfa Romeo 155. So it is not the most useful vehicle, but I made it use just because it has a four-wheel drive. It's all four-wheel drive, and it's very agile in terms. So as you can see, uh, yeah, the Bugatti was very clean race, to be honest. I was like, oh shoot. He was halfway there, and I kind of closed that door again, but then I noticed, like, okay, I'm pushing him out. I don't want to push him out. So I came back in, and then we were parallel to each other. And you can see right there, he was just, yes, the faster straight out line. He was just going super fast. So I'm right there behind him, just putting as much pressure as I can, because I know my braking point right here. And I just outbrake him, go in the gap, close that apex as much as I can, and get in front of him. He gets on the dirty side, and I just take off. Here, he put the pressure on me. I was trying not to oversteer or not to overdo it, just so I could go faster. So I was putting on the brakes. He was just on me constantly, on me. These turns were very crucial. He was on there. I did open up the gap half a second there, so it gave me a little bit of breathing room. But I was just like, no, let's not lose it. Make sure that we keep going on this one, and not make sure that we don't mess up. Play clean, stay clean. Again, the Bugatti has insane straight line speed, so I was worried here that he was gonna catch up. The good thing about it is that I had a good exit on that previous apex, and I'm just keeping it. He's right behind me, but I'm opening the gap, and here's where I open the gap a little bit more. Again, I closed that. I closed it. So see, he kind of tried to go wide because he knows he's faster than me on the straight, but I had the better exit. So having the better exit, he got closer to me, but I had the better exit. I think he missed the gear or so there, so I just took off on him, and that was it. So sure, but yeah, first victory on GT7 daily races. Loved it. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm new. I stream on Twitch. I have an Instagram account, and well, thank you. Have a good one.